Let us out.
I can't get down like that anymore. My neck hurts. One of these days, we're coming out.
Hi, this is Kerrie Ann from Gun Owners Action League. I'm here with Dick Heller, and we're going to talk about something pretty ironic. So we're standing in front of a sign that says
Free speech area.
Free speech area. So you asked the police officer over there what this meant. What was this for? And what did he say?
Actually, the police officer was standing there, and I pointed to this yellow pen, and I said, "Is this what's that word when something's kind of funny? Is this humor?
It's humorous.
Or is this have some purpose?" And he said, I thought maybe with it was a satire because this is such an important day. And so the police said, no, that's where we actually really put people that want to, if the crowd is too big, that want to exercise their free speech. And I said, that means if they're too rowdy, right? And he said, no, just too big. How big's your group? And I said, we're just media. And so we'd like to know what this is about. And he says, well, I said, how big is too big? And he says, how big's your group? I said that, didn't I? Yeah. So when I brought up the word rowdy, he says, well, maybe that's a factor too. So it's nebulous. So I said, if the crowd is too big and the activity is too rowdy, then at some point you put them in the pen, right? And he says, okay, I'll go along with that.
I'll get along with it. So this was my first reenactment.
Mine also.
And I have to tell you, it was actually pretty emotional to watch.
To me, don't make me tear up on camera.
You're going to make me tear up.
This is where it started 250 years ago, and we have had to claw back our right to have military-grade weapons. And it just shouldn't be that way. What's interesting is George Washington understood that, quote, our guns are as good as their guns, maybe even better sometimes. Lads, I think we don't want to live under these conditions anymore.
Right.
And so that's what it means to me.
It's been an emotional day for me too.
What I like to say is I have this logo, if you want to home in on it, average gun dude.
Yeah.
I was just an average gun dude. I was an average no gun dude for so long after I got out of the paratrooper division. And when I got my gun, the police, the city passed an ordinance that said, turn in your guns. And that just didn't work for me because I had bought this brand new 1800 style buntline, like Matt Dillon, Gunsmoke had. So I got me one of those, and 3 months later the law said I had to turn it in, and it made me get up off my couch, vote more often, and spent 20 years researching what it is I need to do to push back.
Right. I think tonight we have a special dinner event, and I'm just so happy because there's so many people from all over the place that's celebrating with us. And it just means so much that you're here. Lieutenant Colonel West, is everybody that is showing up, and they're standing up together tonight to remember the Sons of Liberty, to remember, you look at the field right now and you can visualize it, you can smell it, you can taste it. Their spirits are still here today. They're with us. I often wondered what they would be saying right now, knowing that the fight still continues. What do you think they're going to be saying right now?
Don't worry. When I get to heaven, I'm going to ask them
if
they know what they hath wrought.
It's just incredible to me that we are still fighting the fight.
All they did was get out of bed and answer the call.
That's right.
With the greatest sacrifice. All I did was get off the couch.
But can you imagine, I'm glad you said that, but can you imagine if we all did that and just got off the couch? How incredible that would be to get off the couch and vote.
If all the gun owners would just add would just add their vote to the election, I know for a fact New York would not have a communist Kathy Hochul as a governor. They
Right.
would have had a patriot
Right.
who now is in Congress as his reward for running against that tyrannical establishment.
Right.
What is he? I think he got the position of, he's in charge of the APA. Yeah.
I think so. So final words. What is it?
I expect to be around 25 years later for the next one.
I bet you will. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, you're good.
It's time to break out.
Hey, somebody's got. Oh my God.
Here we come. Here we come.
Over and out.